guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys an easy back to school makeup look. As much as we do not want to admit it or even fathom the fact, I know a lot of us are going back to school very, very soon. And I'm also very aware of the fact that a lot of us go back to school very early this year. So that is why I wanted to get this video up. Almost as if it's a little mini tutorial. When I was in high school, I would always try so hard, especially with my makeup and my outfits. And then after like the first month or so passes, I kind of just gave up. I'd be wearing sweatpants, very minimal, sometimes no makeup at all. So I just wanted to give you guys a very quick and easy makeup routine if you just want to look a little bit more put together for school. But anyways, let's go ahead and get right on into the makeup look. I'm really excited for this. It's a way more natural makeup look, because I know a lot of us really do like to get that extra bit of sleep in the morning. So for the people that do like to do their makeup in the morning, but they don't want it to take like, 30 minutes, this video is gonna be for you. And I was also wondering, where do you guys go clothing shopping for back to school? Like, what are your guys' favorite stores to shop at? For me personally, I love Urban Outfitters, Brandy Melville, PacSun, kind of give or take, to be honest. I think those are like my main two, and also Garage as well, but mostly Urban Outfitters and Brandy. I just love their clothes so much, so I'm really curious to see where you guys get your clothes from for back to school. We are first going to be starting off with primer. As you guys know, I love the e.l.f. Power Grip. It is just the best primer for honestly any makeup look. I find that this has my makeup on all day long, and obviously you guys are probably so sick of hearing me talk about this stupid primer, but it is literally amazing. And for 10 bucks, I just repurchased this like crazy. But obviously, as you guys know, there is school air. And what I mean by that is probably in the first 2 periods of class or the first like hour or so, like your makeup looks really good. And then second period or third period hits and your makeup just looks absolutely awful, because that happens to me all the time. So that is why I highly recommend a primer. And honestly, that is a main reason why I feel like my makeup did not last, is because I never used primer or setting spray. So like, what was I hoping for? But I highly recommend primer. Now today we are not going to be going in with a skin tint or a foundation. We're just going to jump straight into concealer. Concealer is a very, very crucial part. I know for me personally, and I know a bunch of other people, the under eye bags, they are so real. I know so many people with like super hard courses that they're taking and just hours on end of homework to a point where you're actually up till like 2 o'clock in the morning, sometimes even later. You don't really get enough sleep. So that's why concealer is going to be our best friend for this video. You guys can always go in with a brightening concealer, but I feel like a brightening concealer looks very strange if you're just doing that. So what I like to do, I like to go in with a concealer that is almost my skin tone. I mean, this kind of isn't, but just hope that it is. This is also the Hourglass concealer. I absolutely love this one, but there are so many other drugstore ones that are just as amazing. So we're just gonna start off blending in the under eyes. This concealer actually is, I forget how bright this concealer is. Okay, act like I didn't use a very bright concealer. We are gonna fix this. Another thing you can also do is go in with that same concealer and just kind of like brush it around your face. I used to love doing this step when I'd be breaking out a lot. If you guys don't want to use a skin tint or a foundation, you can always just use your concealer as kind of everything. Before I started getting really into makeup, that was all I used to do. I would always just go in strictly with a concealer and just kind of paint it all over my face. And if your concealer is not your shade, I highly recommend bringing it down to the neck and the ears. So now we have the concealer on. I've kind of just blended it all around my face. And for me, I always use a beauty blender. It does not matter what it is. Well, it actually does, but for my face makeup, especially like skin tint, foundation and stuff. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna set with powder. I'm using the Huda Beauty one in the shade Peach Pie. And I just like to put this on my hand and then I grab a powder puff. You guys can also use a brush, but I find that if you use a powder puff, it just sets in so much longer and lasts that little bit more. I highly recommend setting your forehead, especially in school. If you guys live somewhere hot, the forehead is the first thing to get oily. It looks just In my opinion, on me, it looks so gross. I just hate when I have an oily forehead. Another optional step, but I highly recommend, going in with a bronzer. This is a quick, like 30-second step, and you just tap all over like your cheekbones, go underneath your jawline, especially go on your ear, because you don't want that one person that's sitting next to you in class to like look at you and see that it's just like unblended. I've had that happen to me. Actually, I've had that happen to me pretty recently, not even in school. So it's just one of those things. And always go on the forehead as well. We're not going to be doing any cream bronzer today. It's only going to be powder just because we're trying to save as much time as possible. Me personally, I have always been an early riser, but the more I went to school as the years went on, the more I just wanted to sleep in. Every single year, my time frame of getting ready would be less and less and less. So as you guys saw, I quickly went in with that bronzer and did an extremely light bronze, but honestly, it does help just kind of even everything out. And we are almost done, guys. This is very quick, but another main part that I love to incorporate is, of course, blush. We are not going to be doing highlighter today. However, this blush is the NYX Buttermelt blush, and it does have a very nice luminosity highlighter effect in it. It just adds a very nice shine, and obviously adds a little bit of color to your face. You can always just overdo this step a little bit if you want to, because blush for me and a lot of other people, it is like the first product to leave the face. I don't know where it goes, but for me, I just find that blush does not last. And then I like to bring it in a little over the nose just for a little bit of color. We do not have enough time to bronze up the nose today. Another crucial step, maybe not crucial, but something I do that I find makes my makeup look so much more put together, is going in with the same bronzer that you used and just painting over your eye. This, in my opinion, brings the makeup look together so much. And this is such a simple step. It literally takes like 30 seconds just to go over with like a nice little fluffy brush and just kind of paint over your eyelid. It just gives a little bit of dimension into the face, so it looks like you spent longer on your makeup than you actually did. Okay, so now the base is done. That was super quick, super easy, but still, it looks very nice and also very natural. Very important, crucial step is gonna be setting spray. If you guys are gonna put your money into anything high-end makeup-wise, I highly recommend the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Setting Spray. This has my makeup on literally through anything. I could climb Mount Everest and like come back and my makeup will still be on. That's how good this stuff is. Like, my god, I kid you not, guys, this is like the only makeup product that has like stuck throughout my routine. That is like such a lie, but this is my most used, most repurchased makeup product. And this is a very crucial step just because it has your makeup on all day long, and especially in that school air, like I was saying, your makeup sometimes comes off, but this will definitely prevent that. Now we're on to the last final few steps. For me, I just like to make my brows like 10 seconds worth of work. The NYX Brow Glue is absolutely perfect for that. It also has a tint, so for the people with really light eyebrows or like no eyebrows at all, like me, this is perfect. I quickly just brush in at the tail of my brow, like that, and then use the remainder to kind of brush in the hairs at the front. But yeah, that is the brows. Very, very simple stuff. Now we're gonna go in with mascara. I'm just gonna curl my lashes. This step is another very crucial step to me as well. And then I'm taking the e.l.f. Lash Extender just because this is such a great affordable drugstore mascara. And then I just bring it into the ends of my lashes. Mascara for me, I find takes the longest just because I try my best to get it right. And obviously, I feel like mascara is like one of the main steps of makeup in general. I also have some like random bald patches in my lashes. So this is just very funky. It's trying to grow back, but for some reason it's just like not, like, what is that? I don't know. And now the mascara is done. And the final step is lips. So you guys can do whatever you want for lips, whether that's a lip gloss or a lip balm or something like that. I just like to go in with a very subtle lip gloss. I have recently been loving the Lawless Forget the Filler. It also has a really nice tint to it as well. But you guys, here is the finished makeup look. It is super simple, super easy. Obviously with filming and talking to you guys, it probably took me like 15 minutes or so. It is just so quick, so easy, and it looks so much more put together. But I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, go ahead and let me know in the comments down below, along with any other video ideas you guys have for me. But I love you all so, so much. I hope that you all have an amazing rest of your day, and I hope to see you guys all in my next video. Bye!